Hey guys, okay, first up I'm going to show you these. I picked up both of my kids a protractor and a compass. They, had them for $1. And I know, I don't know how good of quality they are, how flimsy these will be, but for $1 I figure we give them a try. And, with math, we're going to be using these, so I picked up 2 of those. Then I picked them up these just because they're cute and my kids kind of get what they want. But anyways, these are just retractable pencils, so they can hook them on to their backpack or onto their belt loop or into their folder. And then they'll always have an ink pen with them. If we go somewhere, we travel a lot to different places. Good thing about homeschooling is you can homeschool outside of your home. So the world is our classroom. So I thought these would be handy just for them to have, maybe even hook them in the car or something. So they'll always have a little pen with them when we go somewhere, but they won't need to take their whole box. So I picked up a red one for my daughter and a green one for my son. Okay. I picked up another pack of these. We have, I don't know how many pairs of kid scissors, but we always seem to not know where they are when we need them. So I did pick up another set. I think they do have 2 in our homeschool corner, but I picked up 2 more that I'm going to put in their individual boxes. I'm kind of fixing them their own little boxes this year. So that they won't be fighting over things, and maybe it'll be a little bit easier for them to keep up with since it'll be their own personal stuff instead of just the, collective homeschool things. Okay. And then, I've seen a lot of people talk about their planners and things. This is a little student planner, weekly academic planner, but I don't get into planning. Like, when I plan in notebooks. I write everything down in a notebook, but for this, I usually do our attendance log in an agenda. So for example, I would do their attendance on the monthly calendar, and then this would be where I plan field trips or special projects and stuff they need to have done, and not like my day-to-day lesson plans, because I write those up. Usually every weekend on Saturday I write up the lesson plans for the next week, and I just use a regular spiral notebook and write up my lesson plans, and then I divide it up and I give them each their own sheet that I put into their folders. So this is basically for field trips, and then this is also where I record, like when the quizzes and tests that I do, I will write down what the test was in and how much. So, but, I don't use an agenda like, a big planner like everybody else uses. This just kind of works for me. We do our permanent records online, or not online, but on the computer. I type them all in to do their, permanent grades. But this is just kind of what I use to keep myself partially on track. Okay, so that was $1. I picked up 2 more notebooks. I bought quite a bit of loose leaf paper, but we like these for when we travel because it doesn't seem like you're losing, papers everywhere. So I picked them both up, one of those. This is a 3-subject college ruled, so it's the little lines, and they were just $1. And I know you could probably get them cheaper somewhere else, but we were there, so we picked them up. I got a pack of the red ink pens because I cannot find any of mine from last year. So these work really well. I picked these up. I have the blue and the black as well. I'd already picked them up. So I got the red. I got them these pencils. I used to have them when I was a kid. When you get done using this, you kind of pull it out and stick it in the other end, and a new little set of lid pops up. So I picked up a girly bunch for my daughter, and then my son got the Avengers. Okay. And then on the same with pencils, they like mechanical. We have a lot of sharpen our own pencils, and they will be used too because these probably will be misplaced or we'll run out of the lid before I can get back somewhere to get them. But I also got them these mechanical pencils. Those are my daughter's, and these are my son's. Alright, Then I picked up this, which these are sharpener and eraser combos. So they are a pencil sharpener, and then up here on the top they have erasers. So I got them each one of those. I picked up a pair of mommy scissors. For them to be just $1, these are actually pretty good quality. I cut a lot of the my pieces and stuff out for the things they do with these. And I've also I actually had a set that they wore out eventually, but I had them for quite a while. And I cut a lot of material and things with them too. So these are actually pretty good scissors. I do recommend those. Okay, and then I got them each these little dry erase boards. You know, these are flimsy. They are magnetic. As you can see, they're sticking together. But I got my daughter a pink one. I got my son a green one. We take these with us in the car and things that they can play, you know, different games together, or, you know, practice writing their spelling words and wiping them off. And then they do a lot of playing with my toddler, too, and they can let him draw and help him, you know, try to learn what shapes and things are. So these are just handy to have around. Okay, got a 4-pack of glue. These are glue sticks, Jot brand. We've never tried these, but they are acid free. So I picked those up for $1. I know Walmart does have the 2 packs for 50 cents of the Elmers, but I wasn't at Walmart. You know, we live in a very small town. We don't have anything like that around. So when I was at the Dollar Tree in the larger city, I just kind of pick up everything at one spot. We don't get out very often. Well, I mean, you know, to a store. We go out, you know, different places, but we don't actually get out and do a lot of shopping. So this is kind of why I just grab it when I'm there. Okay, now these, I pretty much got these. Ooh, everything's going to fall. For my toddler. Well, this one I got for my toddler. It's a barnyard number matching game. And, you know, of course, he doesn't know his numbers or anything yet, but he will learn, and he will learn pretty fast. So I got these, and I figured the big kids can play with him. And, you know, help try to teach him, you know, different things. The more he plays, the more he'll learn. So I got that for them to play with him. And then this is just for extra practice, addition and subtraction game called Clever Cars. I don't know exactly what's in it. It says grades 1 and 2, but, you know, sometimes I have a hard time when I'm put on the spot to, you know, subtract things like that. 17 minus 11. You know, I'm old enough to know that that would be 6. But there are times still that I will, you know, count up on my fingers. And I am a mommy, so this would be fun. I thought they would enjoy it. Okay, I picked them each up a new folder because by the end of the year, the ones we have are, you know, duct taped together and looking pretty shabby. So they wanted these this year, and I haven't tried these, so we're gonna give them a try. I got a pink one for my daughter, and I got a green one for my son. And then let me move these out of the way. And then I got them these tab dividers to put for their different classes or different subjects. I picked them up. This is a 3-pack of rulers. We lose them or they get broke. But, you know, for $1, a 3-pack, pretty good. Okay, this is going to be my main calendar that I keep track of the days we have school breaks and special things like that. It's going to be hung up on the wall so the kids can actually mark off the days. This is kind of a bigger version of what I'm going to have. It's going to kind of mimic my attendance record and different things like that that's in my little one. But this is going to be the one that we can hang up, and it'll be like the, you know, hang it up and be like the quick go-to. This is what we're doing that day, instead of having to get out the little book. Okay, and then these are what I'm going to make their individual boxes in. Just little totes. They were at the dollar store, and I'm going to put their pens and different things in here, and make them each their own little cubby, and I'm going to let them decorate it and put their names and stuff on it. And I'll do a video whenever it's done to let you see how they decide to decorate these. And let's see, I picked up these markers. We go through a lot of markers, and we have some that I've been stockpiling. So I picked up these. They're the shorter, fatter ones. They have the thicker, bigger around tip, and these are the fine point. So these are large point. These are large point. And these are fine point. So I picked up 2 packs of markers, $1 a piece. Okay, some stuff that is not homeschool, but I'm going to show you. These little fans. And we had 3 of these. I got each of my kids one. On the way home, my toddler had his and his sister's. And he pulled the blades, which are, they're just little bitty, soft spongy type things. But he pulled them off. And so they do not have one now. So I'm going to keep this one just to maybe use, I don't know. If it's really hot and they're working on something, then we can kind of pass it around or whatever. But I just thought it was kind of cute, actually. So, alright, and then I picked up some more cups. I showed you the cups that I got last time. Well, they had some other ones. And so I picked up, this one's the Jurassic World. We have a Mickey Mouse. There is no rhyme or reason why I picked up the ones I did. This is an Olaf. We have the blue one that's Olaf we got last time. This is a Ninja Turtle cup. Then we have the Disney Princesses. We have Sophia the First. Isn't she cute? And then we have the Avengers. And the reason I got these is they are pretty, they're pretty tough. Last month when we went out of town, I picked up the other ones and the other 3. And I thought, well, we'll try them. And you know, those have been everywhere. My kids have had them everywhere. My son actually had one playing in the sand when we were fishing not too long ago. And so, yeah, they've been everywhere. And they're pretty tough. So I didn't think for $1 that was bad. And then I, picked up some screen protectors for my phone. And of course, more batteries. Alrighty, well that's it. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing what you guys have scored at the Dollar Tree, and I look forward to watching your haul videos. Hope y'all have a great day. God bless you.